Well, what up, everybody? No more sleeping in bed. Somebody say, Cos, why you don't do lives? Because y'all don't support them. So I got to do my videos because my videos don't get played regardless. So I do good when I do my videos. So I like doing my videos. Shouts out to all the real ones out there. Day ones, day twos, day threes. And what else could I say? Shots fired. Word. Shots is fired. Mama Duck said that she done took Manny to court, done won in court. This is alleged. Said she got the rights to Duck music. Anybody who did music with Duck, for Duck, around Duck, saying anything about the white boy and all that shit, she want a piece. Now, Mama Duck, let me enlighten you. Duck career ain't really had done took off yet. So Duck ain't really have a bunch of music out there like you thinking he probably did. He probably had more music that Manny was storing and wasn't putting out than he put out. He did a couple of songs like Chicago Legend. He did Dead Bees and all that stuff. But I feel like when he did Chicago Legends, they was hating on him. Straight like that. And I'm going to be gully about it. Hold up. They was hating on that boy. That shit sound horrible. Horrible. All right. She said she gonna get at a lot of people. She was saying that he was never signed to Universal Records. He was always signed to Clout Boy. Clout Boy was signed to the label, not him. I'm gonna let Mama Duck talk a little bit because I don't want to copyright infringe me and be like I'm trying to be funny, but I feel like the word need to be put out there that if y'all want to do business and use Duck likeness, you got to get in touch with his mama. That's all. No disrespect by playing her content, you know. But she mean what she said, and she said what she meant.
Just so he can not think that he has the rights to my son music. Guess who I Duck music? Me. So I love you just call me and say, they done sent the cease and desist to Sony, to Cowboy Inc. That shit about to be over with. It's about to be over with. So from the heart, it's coming soon, and nobody can stop it, because the man been stopping my son's music. Let me tell y'all what I had to go through ever since my son died. Peep this, y'all. Okay, Duck rap Clout Boy, right? He rapped with Cowboy music, right? That was the little label, the independent label that he was on. Now check this out, y'all. And these are all facts, right? This man presented this contract from Cowboy Inc. From Cowboy Inc., y'all, right? So I can just imagine how this went, right? Now, nobody else from Cowboy Inc. signed the contract with Sony. I mean, with Manny. None of them signed.
Baby, no, they weren't gonna sign it. This catch was to get your son. The catch was to put your son out there. That's why when he did that Chicago Legends, they was mad. Cashy was like, oh, I don't even like that record. Man, you can't want to beef forever, bro. But some of them young boys that's no longer with us, they wanted to beef to the end of time, and their time has came. So I'm sorry, could we feel about somebody who wanted to die? You said you wanted to beef to the death, so hey, you got your wish. Not saying that about Duck, but I'm just
his son ain't signed it, none of the rest of the crew signed no contract. But Duck, the only one, signed the Cowboy contract without reading it because he trusted Manny. He trusted him. Okay? He didn't read it. Duck never had his own lawyers look over it. It was all his lawyers who not even his lawyers anymore. Right? So he presented the contract with Duck. I ain't gonna lie, my baby, he fucked up when he didn't read this motherfucking contract. Now, the other people from Cowboy I'm trying to be serious here. And y'all want to throw, I'm trying to give y'all some information. So anyway, I'm being...
Mama Duck, you might as well go ahead and get some lace fronts, boy. I know they stressing you and all that, but let me tell you something. I bet you them days of Mama Duck being stressed is about over. They about to live that good life, but I hope it all goes well for them. I really do. I hope that people really do business with her. I hope they really go over there and remake some of this Clout Boy music, some of this FBG Duck music. You know what I'm saying? The same way I wish for some of the other young men that's not here because he have children. His children will need the residuals. That's all.
Being serious, so I'm blocking all trolls. I ain't gonna even lie. Where my mom's at? Where my mom's at? Okay, let me get back to what I was saying. So, this man presented this contract. Now, the way he explained it, oh yeah, G, we just finna do it right here. All you gotta do is sign this contract. I'm finna take it to the lady because Maggie Duck never went and sat down with none of them people at that lake, right? That's why my baby thought that he was signed to Sony. Whole time, Clout Boy Inc. got a furnishing deal for them off of Duck. Now, why the rest of the people didn't sign a contract with Clout Boy?
Because them was his kids and he didn't want to rob them. He wanted to rob your child. See, Mama Duck, let me explain. This is why you can't let no think that somebody gonna handle your kids the way you would handle your kids. Because he loved his kids more than he loved your kid. That's why your kid was the only one who signed the deal, and none of his people did. Cash, Dutchy, all young. None of them. But him. Okay.
You know why? Why y'all think they did?
Because they wanted to rob him.
Why they didn't tell their boy?
Why would they tell on their daddy?
Why they didn't tell their boy? Don't sign that.
Why would they tell on their daddy?
Don't sign that.
Why would they tell on their daddy?
You know what I'm saying? But they allowed my son.
No, your son allowed, you allowed your son. Your son allowed your son. Your son should have been lawyered up. You can't never trust nobody. I don't care. Man, listen. I don't give a nigga come here dressed like the Pope and be like, come on, put your trust in me, nigga. I'm not trusting you. Nah, nigga, I'm going to trust the board. I'm going to watch the board, nigga. I'm not trusting you. But Mama Duck trusted Manny to manage her son's career after she was his manager, and it didn't work out. Oh, shucky ducky.
And thought right. And he didn't feel like, don't tell your mama. Because his mama would have been on top of that shit. But in his terms, he said...
But you was prior once his manager. What happened? Why wasn't you on it? That's your child, not Manny's child. Why wasn't you on it? And you had a management job. Man, being his manager, you was a momager, whatever it's called. A momager, whatever. You was that. You was his mama, his manager / all that. He said you was robbing him. Hey, I don't know. This is word on the street. He said you wasn't doing good business. I seen your son get on Vlad. I seen him get on Vlad and was like, yo, don't interview my moms, bro. And I seen Vlad tell you, and I did not like what you said. You said that dumb. You said that broke mother MF. I remember these words. I'm going to keep on talking about them, too.
Hey, Duck told me he going to tell you what he wants you to know. And this my business. This whole time that nigga fucked over my son. Had him to sign that motherfucking contract. Now y'all know Duck. Everybody that know Duck would Duck.
Now listen. Think about this, right? For real, for real. First of all, Duck only got a $300,000 deal. Duck only got a $300,000 deal, and I hope that wasn't for his whole album, because whoever gave him a $300 deal for an album, they fucked him right there. Now, if Duck ain't put no money in production, studio, or nothing, for him to get 100 racks out of the deal was kind of fair. From what I know about the studio time, producers, arrangers, composers, and all that stuff. He got about what he's supposed to get after everybody get paid. He probably got paid more than everybody. They all probably got like 30 racks, 20 racks, 10 racks, 15 racks, 5 racks, shit like that. Duck got 100. When Duck died, they said Duck had mad money. What happened to the money? I ain't gonna tell you what I saw, what happened to the money, because it ain't my business. I'm gonna mind my business. This is a new year and I'm doing new things. So I'm trying not to get in people's business because I'm known to get in people's business. But I ain't gonna say I seen Mama Duck them smoke the money up online, but hey, who am I? That weed ain't smoke, that weed ain't going in the air no more. That money is low. I ain't seen no weed in the air. I seen a new boat. I seen you smoking a new boat. You was smoking blunts the size of my thumb when that money was flowing. When they got that money out of Duck's house. Because I heard everybody ain't know where Big Duck lived, but his mama did.
Duck would have signed a contract saying he owed Cloud 5 albums. And he don't get paid till he finished the albums, right? And all his music belongs to him. That's why this man think with this bogus ass contract that he can stop all my son's music. That shit is over.
Now y'all heard that, right? She said that her son had to get 5 albums before he can get paid, right? Now listen, keep listening.
That shit is over with. That shit is over with now. Like y'all saw the text, he's very personal. Bitch, your mouth got you into that. It's because of your mouth. Sent the invoice from a funeral home that my baby wasn't even fucking. This how I know who he was, y'all. Sent the invoice from a funeral home that before I even made the fucking arrangements to the label so they could send him money for Duck's funeral, but he never gave me a dime. They buy his flower. Right? So whatever deal he got with these people with my son, they ass finna be mad. Because I'm the one that got all the music. So all they gotta do, I heard Jay Prince tell my son on the phone, he'll give him $1 million for his first album. If anybody knows Jay Prince, tell him I ain't got the album. Let's get it. Right as we speak, I got developers making an AI video for my motherfucking son's first single that's gonna drop off his motherfucking album. Yeah, this is the type of business I've been on. And besides, I ain't been posting nothing. It's over with for his ass. This man takes food out of his kid's mouth because he have a fucking agenda with me. He got a personal. Why Young ain't signed the contract? Why Dutchie ain't signed the contract? Why was Dutch the only one signed their fucking contract and they took it to the fucking label? And then when my son got to trying to figure this shit out when he realized that he wasn't the one signed, that Cloud 8 was, and then that's what Manny do. All y'all know. Guess what Manny do? When he signed that contract, he go to that motherfucking label and show him, yeah, Duck is signing to me. So he got a $50,000 fucking manager's fee. How you the manager, the CEO of the company, like, that's a conflict of interest. He say, I got Dollar General.
That's not true, but okay.
Lawyers. Well, thank God for them. Because they just made it right. From the I drop it soon, another public announcement. If y'all have any music, I'm talking to all the producers. Because I want to make sure y'all get y'all 50-50 split. If y'all got any music from his catalog that y'all did with Duck, DM me. DM me right now. DM, and this is a serious thing. If that man told y'all anything, he's a fucking lie. Watch this. Watch this. Why you think if he had all Duck music, why he dropped it? Why he not trying to keep the man's name alive? Why the fuck he ain't making sure they push his music? Where is Cowboy Inc? Why is they dropping all they fucking videos on Billy Channel and not Cowboy Inc? Let's talk about the real shit. You know why? Because as of November of 2020, Cowboy Inc was not a registered label anymore. That was 3 months after Doug died. Why the fuck? Why? Because Doug was who they wanted. And Manny used my son to get that fucking furnishing deal for Cowboy Inc. Had my son all fucked up in the head. But guess what? I got it right. I got it right. Because there's no motherfucker said that only thing wanted.
Well, I love you, Mama Duck, and I hope you get that hairline right, too.
His fucking mistake is this YouTube. I mean, is this United Minds? There's no. When you got a heart to talk to the people, they know. So now I'm exposing your ass. You think you're hiding, but you're not, because my lawyers found your ass. And please don't come to court. Please don't. I want you to. I want you not to come to court. Because you gotta explain, if Cowboy is a label, why the fuck Duck the only one signed the fucking contract? You got some explaining to do. You want me to believe in the world to believe that my son signed the contract saying that you got the rights to all his music and he can't get...
Listen, if Doug signed the contract, You, the contract, he didn't get enough money. It don't matter. He signed a contract, a legal binding agreement. Now, she's saying that the court done reversed this. I would like to see that. I would definitely like to see that. My shit going crazy. But anyway, let's hear him.
Really? Is that why you was going to that label telling motherfuckers how Duck don't want to stop? He won't stay out the block. My baby wasn't fucking with no blocks for never. He was only on the blocks because of your motherfucking kids.
Oh, wow.
Now let's talk about that.
Not the kids.
Let's talk about that, because I'm sick of holding my tongue
Not
and I'm
the
tired of
kids,
people
Mama
playing with
Duck.
my motherfucking son's name. I own his likeness.
Not the kids.
I own his voice.
Oh, no.
I own everything about him. For all you motherfuckers that got my son's voice in y'all music, on y'all intros, or none of that shit. Yeah, you should know he a white, but you should know he about all that shit is finna come to an end. Use my baby to get a fucking furnishing deal, and then this is how you do it. Got money for a label from the funeral, didn't give us a dime. Talk shit about me, dog me out, like he can expose me. Like, nigga, I ain't never met you until 2000 and, motherfucking, I want to say 16, but you ain't start coming around. You was full of all that bullshit, all y'all ass trying to make it sound motherfucking good the whole time y'all was dicking my motherfucking son. That's why God is making shit happen the way he making it happen. Because he know he was the truth. He know what he put him here for. He know what he put him here for. And guess what? That shit over with. It's over with. I own the rights. And I'm telling y'all right now, everybody from the past to now, y'all need to get up with me or y'all shit getting took down.
That would be 21 Savage Slide.
Cease and desist letters will be sent to y'all. And
That would be 21 Savage.
I'm still trying to look out for motherfuckers and give y'all 50-50 split. Y'all gotta go through me. That contract Manny got is none and void. It don't mean shit. Now don't let this man keep on sending y'all out. And if he already got it, baby, I ain't gotta get it. I got him. Why do you think I'm talking? Why do you think I'm talking, baby? He call them Dollar General lawyers, though. He say me and my Dollar General lawyers. Right. He gonna sue me for defamation of character. Everything I'm saying is facts. He's a smug. He got out on my son. His sons knew better, so that's why they ain't signed, but they didn't inform my motherfucking son not to sign that shit. He had my cousin Les had an old motherfucking A&R from Atlanta to come sit in my motherfucking front room to talk to Duck, because he ain't know. He ain't need none of their ass. But that's the type of heart he got, because he ain't want to leave his people. He didn't need none of their ass. So he been loyal to some motherfuckers that's shitting on him right now to this day. That man came and sat in my motherfucking front room. Duck ain't do. He didn't even look at the man. He sat there for an hour playing the game because he been loyal to Manny. My son could have been out, but when he realized it and talked to Jay Prince, he like, okay, still thinking he signed with something. But he wasn't, y'all. Cowboy Inc. was. Doug per se wasn't. He just had an obligation from Manny to present for them.
So all this time, Duck wasn't on Clout Boy. I guess she got rid of her CB, whatever that Clout Boy chain she had on. That's gone. Because come to find out, your son wasn't even signed to Sony. And he didn't own Clout Boy. He didn't even own the rights to none of his music when he passed away. Because Manny had done suckered the man. But I hope Mama Duck get justice, and I hope she know what she's talking about, and I hope this is 100% facts, what she's saying. Because it is a good look for his children to get the music. And that's all we want to see. We want to see the baby ducks get fed. You understand what I'm saying? The baby ducks got to get fed. You know what I mean? Shouts out to our little baby ducks. I seen his little daughter just go to, I think it was prom. Congrats to her. She looked so beautiful.
Which was a 2-album deal in an EP. And convince my son to sell. I don't even know shit about the music, but I know for a fact you don't sell all the rights to your breakout song, right? I got a gold plaque on my fucking wall right now that we don't see nothing from. So who is getting his residuals?
Residuals. Ooh, who's getting all his cash? Who busted in his ass? Oh yeah.
Cowboy Inc. They already say it's a portal that he go to and take the money off of it. Cowboy Inc. And this man still won't turn over the residual. So now I was forced to bring him to court. And now I'm going to get more. I'm going to get more.
You know.
Own kids don't even fuck with him.
My heart goes out to Duck, man. Rest in peace. I hope you rest in easy, big guy. But as you see, boy, it is real down here for that money, boy. They fighting over this money, boy.
You know his ass was a smug. That's just they did. R.I.P. Cash. Motherfuckers just low the fuck down. That's how they did my son. So he was worried about more than some hops. He worried about the motherfuckers who he sleeping in right bed with. Right. Getting down on him. Right. And he did. And he still think he getting down on my son. Like I said, all you producers that work with Duck, that y'all know for a fact Manny ain't paid y'all a motherfucking dime. Because that's what he said. How could you own the masters if you ain't paid for no studio team? That little shit you paid for from that Big Cloud EP was from money from the label. It wasn't your money. That little 150 that he gave Duck in that Cowboy Inc. check didn't come from Sony. He got the Sony check for $375,000. He gave Duck $150,000.
But she said Duck ain't get nothing. But now he got 150. She said that, I thought she said that Duck couldn't get no money until he put in 5 albums. He couldn't get no money. But he got $150,000 that when he passed away, he had stashed in his house. No one never seen the money again. I wonder what happened to that money. Residuals. Ooh, who stole the cash? Who got his knife? Yeah. Man. 607 Unk. It's real spirit party. They cannot get in. Yo, that nigga 607 Unk is crazy. Yeah, I feel like this gonna be a nasty, nasty fight, and I'm gonna just be gully and real about it. I hope they don't try to do nothing bad to this lady before she get to sue all of them, because all of them finna get sued.
Clout boy check. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. So yeah, I'm coming for everything. Y'all worry about that other shit. Y'all worry about that other shit. I'm worried about the shit that matters. And what matters is that my son get his fucking residuals and everything. Y'all was saying y'all want the album. It's because of Manny. Why we couldn't drop it? Because he's freezing it. You don't have the music. How the fuck you the man? And you don't have none of his music. You're going around begging the producers to give it to you. Y'all better not give it to his ass. And if y'all want y'all 50-50, and y'all better holler at me. I'm telling y'all. We gonna listen to him if y'all want to. Listen to, I wish I had the paper in and I tried to just drop my baby off at school. I'm gonna come back and show y'all the paper. That man used my son to get a label deal. And this is how he repaid him. Stealing his money through the label. Told me he bought a house. I bought a house, bitch. You mad? Cause my son picked you thought he did. I showed y'all the text messages. They ain't got to, but when they ass start getting sued and get these cease and desist letters, that shit won't get played with my son voice and shit on.
What happened to
They'll know. They'll know. And that goes for everybody. That goes for everybody. I don't give a fuck. If you mentioned up, it's up. And it's stuck. I promise you. Y'all ass got to pay. Y'all got to pay. No. And I don't give a fuck who y'all with. And you can think I'm lying if I want to. I'm going to show y'all better than I can motherfucking tell you. I ain't never been no capping shit I said. Now watch this. Watch this. And that's all the fuck I'm going to say. My son's music is freed. Manny cannot stop my son's music anymore. Baby, the slide dropped in March 18. The labels was reaching out for him. This man was coming to my house, getting my son. Yeah, old Ty Duck never went and sat down with nobody had no labels. He never did that. He didn't even know what was going on with his deal. He just...
Now, first they said he went out there and choked with Jay Prince. What happened to that? Okay.
Listening to Manny. He's trusting Manny. He's trusting Manny. How low down can you be before a motherfucker even make funeral arrangements? Get an invoice from a funeral home to send to the label to get the money for the funeral and never give it to the mama.
Yeah.
Never give it to the mama. Explain that. Whoever interviewed these mother, explain that. And then when I finally made the arrangements, and I called them and I said, well, do you still have the $8,000? I had to use it for something. Then tried to spread this bogus ass laptop about I said his kids couldn't come to the funeral. Nigga, it was in the middle of Corona. It was only 25 people allowed at the funeral. But you think that stopped them? You think that motherfucker had over 200 people in it. And it only supposed to have been 25. And they raised it to 50 because I got a big family and Doug's dad got a big family. I still got motherfuckers mad at me right now from my family because they wasn't at Duck's funeral. And it's okay, because all they had to do was pop the fuck up. It ain't like they ain't know. It ain't like they ain't know. So all that shit try to make me look bad. Oh, she ain't even want my kid want a spread. She said, but I put them in the obituary. I didn't want them at the funeral, but their name is in the obituary clear as fucking day. But I didn't want them there. Now you trying to brainwash them and fuck them hoes.
Wow.
Motherfucker was so STL, now they gyro crazy. Gyro killed my son. And my cousin. That's why my motherfucking son wasn't fucking with them no more. That is why. So yeah, I'm sick of everybody in the bullshit and trust me. Baby, I be out here. I be out here.
Airline is too.
Out here. Like self-respect. I be out here.
Wait. So now it's cigarettes and not the big blunts no more? Okay, let's go.
I'm just sick of the bullshit and I'm tired of motherfuckers playing with my son and his name. I'm sick of it. I'm done. And I've been standing on business ever since my motherfucking like son left here. And y'all can call me loud and say I'm saying this and saying that. I don't care. I don't care. My son went from carrying 3 guns on him to 1. He even told me about some shit about, he thought the motherfuckers, yeah. He come up in the crib and then motherfuckers leaving out and shit when he come in there while motherfucking known killers is up in there. Hell yeah, but these is where motherfuckers who he trusted. They know what I'm talking about. They remember.
He kept hanging with him.
So they asked him like, Duck, why you got 3 guns on you? He say, man, that was just some fool shit, man. Woo. I was at such and such crib, and then I come up in there, all type of motherfuckers in there, and then certain person walk out. They would have backdoored my baby if them bitch-ass niggas from O-Block wouldn't have got them first. And I'm standing on that. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired. I want nothing but a caretaker for them motherfucking kids. And this is the fucking thanks I get for sharing my motherfucking kids with the world. They inherit some motherfucking beef that wasn't even theirs. And because they stood their motherfucking ground, they gotta be associated with motherfuckers who doing drive-bys and sliding and all that shit. Everything my kids did to defend themselves.
So wait a minute here. Now, I hate to bring up old memories and shit, but just in case you forgot what the fuck your sons was into, Mama Duck, let me remind you. Let me just put a brief reminder on the screen here. Now, I ain't gonna stunt. Sometimes when it's our kids that's doing the dirt, we kind of could be like real forgetful. Let me just remind Mama Duck what happened. That guy don't look familiar to you, Mama Duck? That big guy jumped out the car. He don't look familiar to you? But anyway, okay. I mean, maybe she forgot this, but we didn't. But we'll let Mama Duck have her not my baby moment while we watch the video. Not my baby.
And I'm standing on that. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. And they should have. You wouldn't fuck with Rick, you wouldn't hear peep at him. That's the funny guy. He's the funny, serious motherfucker. He's not playing. He never played. So yeah. And I'm just tired of the BS. And y'all can take this and chop it up and do what y'all want to do. But this is coming from a frustrated ass mother who is tired of motherfuckers taking credit for what the fuck I birthed. Getting paid, using my son likeness, his voice, all that shit over with. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
Now, leave a comment down below. What you think? Do y'all think Mama Duck gonna get the due justice that she deserves? Because when it comes to the music, she do deserve the rights to the music, and so do the little ducks. So, good luck on that, Mama Duck. Keep your head up. To all my subscribers, thank you for rocking with me. To all my moderators, thank you so much. To all my subscribers, everybody, day ones, make sure y'all smash the like button. I appreciate y'all so much. This your boy Constant. I'm gone.